It's fucking cold in here. Hello people, how's it going? It's Brandon, your favorite vegan anime guy, rocking the Law, Trafalgar Law cat pin. What a sick fucking pin. Got this for Christmas with my girlfriend. Yeah, rocking this pin today, reading some One Piece. Couple days late on this one. Had a crisis at the apartment, pipe broke and flooded our apartment Friday morning, and last week, which is a busy week, so I didn't get to film on time. Filming Sunday right now. Gonna get this video up as quick as I can for this next week, and should be back Thursday, Friday, with the new chapter. Should be back on schedule. But yeah, let's get right into this One Piece greatness. Imagine we see Law this chapter. TCP scans, chapter 1078, Escape Limit, Caesar Judge, and so Neo Mads was formed. Okay, so Caesar and Judge were together for a while, the new Mads. Lab Interior Egghead, Island of the Future, Uncle Kizaru's coming here. Okay. And tomorrow talking about this. What is going on with that piece of the Labostratum? Flying, just floating there? Who's on the other end of the line? Second floor, building B. Top of it's gone. CP0 was meant to wait for his arrival after eliminating the doctor. The government's pulling out all the stops, huh? Indeed, I think they consider this incident to be far more severe than Ohara. What? That's wild. They were just studying, well, I mean, the people of Ohara were just studying the poneglyphs too, so. And he is the smartest man in the world, who has a lot more pull than the people in Ohara. So yeah, okay. It just doesn't feel that dire, but it is, I guess. For one, the doctor not only continued the scholar's forbidden research, he's taken it much further. Second, unlike Ohara, Egghead actually has formidable combative and defensive capabilities. Okay. Stussy Oda shutting me down, tell me why I'm wrong. When you put it like that, it's no surprise they're coming loaded for bear. Never heard that term before. Call me if there's any developments. All the other transponders on Labostratum are down. Factory A, Labostratum, Kachang. I want to see Vegapunk and Shaka and what happened at the end of last chapter. You heard the lady. The Navy's going to try to repeat history here, so learn from it. You can't afford to hesitate. Alright, so tomorrow it seems like he's out of the game, but he's letting everybody know what they do. Gotta get off the island. Prepare the ships. We need to get off the island quickly before Marines show up. Listen to Sentomaru. All these people, robots, everybody getting off. Third floor lab, building C, Usopp Lilith. Literally, it's just floating there. You damn brat. Even if my right side's frozen solid, my left can still pack a punch. Frankie, I wouldn't try to move. I'd crack and crumble if you did. If you repent, I'll go easy on you. Lilith, Usopp, frozen. She seems to not even care what the fuck Frankie's saying at all, looking at Pythagoras. Uh-oh. Why, Snake, who ordered you to do this? And she's about to step on him. Crush Pythagoras. Oh, did he get crushed? Because someone had to order them higher than him because he's telling her to stop. Whoa, wait, what just happened? A giant kaboom? All she did was step on him. Did she do that? Wait, I don't understand where that explosion came from. Was it Pythagoras blowing up? I'm not seeing it. Oda, come on, focus on one thing. Second floor, building A. All those screams and explosion. Hope everyone's all right. I tried checking. It seems the sea from are running amok. You're mistaken, that doesn't make any sense. Robin, Chopper, Atlas. One thing's for sure, when Nami screams, a certain someone will always dash to her aid in an instant. We should focus. I bet everyone's pinned down. Since they're all fighting, what if something happens to Vegapunk's main body while they're distracted? Good point, Robin. That reminds me, there's a room that's been sealed off for a while now. I wrote it off since the place isn't very useful, but maybe we should go check it out. Lead the way, Atlas. Yeah, okay, I think Atlas is talking about wherever Vegapunk is right now. And where Shaka is. Third floor, building A. Edison, hang in there. Well, I'm off to scout for Vegapunk. Wait, Sanji-san, look out. He got fucked up, Edison. Sanji-san, look out. Jinbei's still up. Okay, yeah, this is Jinbei's still up, but Sanji's just literally standing there, arms folded, taking the punch. What? Wait, what? He hits him in the face, it looks like. And then we go to Jinbei looking shocked. Sanji, don't act so surprised, this is the undying power of love. Looking like the punch was pulled or stopped right before Sanji. Actually, I don't know. Maybe he hit him in the face because his face is a little fucked up. And then we're going again, Oda. We don't have to see everybody this chapter. Fourth floor, building A. Huff, those damn flames, why aren't their backs going out? Forget that, where the heck did that Hawkeye-looking guy go? He must have ran off. Odds are he's reprioritized the order of his targets. He could be focusing on thinning the herd. Lucci's saying that. Saving the toughest for last, which is definitely the people in this room. That kid Kuma looks so stupid. Just the proportions. Definitely looks young. Eliminating your weaker friends would rattle stronger fighters and handicap them. Luffy shocked. Zoro jumping. I'll chase him down. Zoro almost looking like a little flustered right there, but I mean, he knows that's his fight, the Mihawk guy. Go quick. Go. Go quick and help him, Usopp. I fucking love they call him that. Before he gets lost. Man, what a bother. Slow down, Rona. Okay, so they're splitting up again. Gum Gum. Who were you calling Usopp? Before he gets lost. Luffy giving orders to CP0. This is fucking hilarious. Hawk Gatling. I'll blast that fire away. Use your pathetic brain, Straw. It doesn't matter how many times you try hitting, that won't work. Luffy's yelling at him. Now we're going back to Bonnie. We're literally seeing everybody. Narrator. Only 1 day remains before the... Oh, narrator.
Oh, shit.
We're talking with future knowledge that we don't know about. Only 1 day remains before the infamous Egghead incident. However, the wheels of this tale were set into motion 3 months ago. 1 day remains before the infamous Egghead incident. Okay, Oda. 3 months ago. Bonnie's sitting there crying. Doesn't look like she took in more of the memories yet. We're going flashback to Reverie. 3 months prior, Holy Land, Mary Jo's. This is Egghead, come in. I want to speak to someone with power. Okay, maybe this isn't the Reverie, because the Reverie was not 3 months ago. I want to speak to somebody with power. Bzz. Dr. Vegapunk is researching the Void Century. Okay, so someone tattled at Egghead on Vegapunk. And then CP5 agents were dispatched to verify this tip, but their inspection revealed nothing. Okay. Vegapunk, Shaka. And their ship mysteriously disappeared as it attempted to leave Egghead. CP7 and CP8 were both deployed to shed light on the situation. However, no government ships returned from Egghead. This is Egghead again. Put me through to the top brass. Okay, this is whoever shot Shaka. I really hope we get the reveal this chapter. I got no clue who it could be at this point. The conversation between the 5 elders and this individual totally exposed the full extent of the genius scientist's treachery, not theory. Got the 5 elders in this room, and so the elders decided to order Vegapunk's assassination. It fell to Cypher Pole Ages 0 to execute the mission. Alright, everything's coming to light, this all makes sense. Alright, I'm seeing people. However, the 5 elders anticipated that Vegapunk would resist, so they sent one of their own escorted by Admiral Kizaru. We knew this, Saturn Kizaru. They also reinforced the fleet they deployed with backup from several naval branches. Alright, got some more ships. I don't really recognize that guy with the sunglass looking glasses, like the superhero looking sunglasses. Their caution levels were raised to total war imminent. Okay, we see the doll girl here, and I'm guessing these other 2 people are also vice admirals. They actually might be the vice admirals from like the competition, but I don't think so, because we've never seen these 2 guys before. Their caution level was raised to total war imminent. The government wasn't fucking around with this Vegapunk situation. Then, the sudden and unexpected appearance of Emperor Straw Hat Luffy's ship. Still love hearing that. Wow, yeah, that's so hype. Left the government forces feeling more than a little disquieted. Disquieted. I've never heard that word. More than a little disquieted by this complication. Did you say Straw Hat? And then we got a little flash of Luffy in Gear 5th. Him again. Sengoku upset, Gorbachev upset. In any case, this chain of events is going to culminate tomorrow, and the outcome will shock the world. Okay. Oda's setting up. So they're staying on Egghead for at least a day, which can be a lot of chapters in One Piece time. Look at Dressrosa. I think that was 1 day. Pretty sure. But there's no way that this arc's gonna be that long. We'll shock the world. Oh, here we go. Katak. What the devil? This was all you're doing. We got the agents, we got Vegapunk, we got Shaka. This was all you're doing. Before I scroll down, any final guesses? Kizaru. Or not Kizaru. Aokiji. If I had to make a final guess, just randomly pulling out of nowhere. This is all you're doing. Katak, answer me. Katak, Shaka on the floor, shot in the head. Without a doubt, his head, his helmet or whatever is broken, smoking. Answer me, Katak. Still not getting it. Katak. Is it like a robot? I think it's a robot because it's like Katak, so I'm guessing that's the noise. Why are you doing this? Katak. Slide. Alright, I see double page spread. Well, I see this panel, I read it. Oh, Stella, it's because I want to be a celestial dragon. What the fuck? Is it... Did anybody call this? Is it because she is, like, greedy? She's supposed to be, like, gluttony? I want to be a celestial dragon. What are you saying, York? You know what Mary Jo is like from that visit a long time ago. How could you want to be one of them after witnessing just how vile they are? And then, you sound just like Shaka. She got turned to stone. Well, not so much now he's dead. It's hard to keep track of all us Vegapunks, right? So, the one we've been seeing hasn't been the real one. Honestly, the world really doesn't need more than one of us. The embodiment of unfettered desire leaves the shadows. That's the chapter. Ew, York's a blonde? I really hope not. The only way anyone could have predicted that York is the mole, the rat, the traitor, whatever you want to call her, is if you somehow theorized that it was due to her personality, like the greed or desire, as Oda put it at the end there. There's no way anyone else guessed York unless that was their theory. And they had to really fucking believe in that because there was no evidence that York had any signs of intelligence or that she had not been turned to stone. There was no evidence that there was another York or whatever that thing is that got turned to stone. So, if anybody says they got this, I'm not going to believe it unless I see some proof. But if you did actually call this, props to you. Props to you, because that was fucking out of nowhere. Alright, looking at this chapter, aside from ending, I don't want to say it was a mess, but there was a whole lot happening. Like, there was a lot shown, but not a lot happened. That's a better way to put it. We saw everybody. I think we literally flashed to every single group on Egghead. We definitely did, which was not as eventful and productive as it could have been. I guess we did like learn a little tiny bit from each thing. So I gotta give more credit to Oda, but it just felt like, I don't know, it felt like maybe a little bit unnecessary, but looking at it now, there was something we got from every group. Robin and Chopper and Atlas's group, they're heading towards somewhere that Atlas just thought of. I'm guessing that's the room where Vegapunk and York are right now. Bonnie, we didn't see anything from Bonnie. She's still sitting there crying. She hasn't taken in more of the memory of Kuma, but that kind of segmented into the Mary Joa section, so that kind of worked as a little transitional panel there. Luffy sent Kaku after Zoro, so that group is split into two. Kaku, Zoro, Luffy, Lucci. I have a feeling that Luffy is gonna figure out a way to put the fire out, because the fire is not going out on them, and maybe these Seaframs have been designed in a way so that the fire does not go out. They're always like pretty much indestructible, which if you could do that, it makes sense you would do that, because then they'd be the ultimate warrior. It just clicked in my head why these Seaframs are not listening to anybody. Because if York somehow issued a command to the Seaframs from the Five Elders, then nothing can trump that. That is the top command on the hierarchy, and that is my guess as to why they're not listening to the other satellites or Sentomaru or Vegapunk. I'm pretty sure they ignored Vegapunk too. So that would be my guess as to why this happened. Sanji though, interesting little thing we saw with Sanji. We saw Sanji, Nami, Brooks group there with Edison. A lot of these Vegapunks have been getting fucked up. Shaka is apparently dead. Edison is beat up. Pythagoras maybe got crushed. I can't tell what that explosion was from that panel, but I'm guessing he is out of commission. And Lilith too is out of commission, but that could be undone. It's gonna have to get undone because it happened to Usopp and Frankie too. But the thing with Sanji, that was very interesting because it looked like the Jinbei Seaframe hit him, and then we see the shot of Jinbei struggling, and then we see Sanji, the fist, looking like it's like not reaching Sanji, but Sanji's face is a little guffed up. So I'm guessing either he hit Sanji and it literally just didn't knock him back, didn't move him back at all, or it didn't hit Sanji because Sanji is using some advanced form of armament haki, like literally like the where you don't have to hit the person, but in a defensive sense. And if that's the case, woo! Sanji. I thought armament haki was Zoro's specialty. That is some nice shit, but it makes sense because they're the crew of the Emperor, so Oda has to be leveling up their power. Wish we see more training, but we don't really see training besides Luffy, so I'm not gonna fall on Oda on that. It makes sense that they're just getting stronger as they're going island to island. That's how Oda's always described it, and they do a little bit of training on the ship. Oda just doesn't show it, so I'm not gonna fault them for that. And it's not like Sanji's defeating an opponent that he shouldn't be defeating by pulling out some crazy power out of nowhere, because that would kind of be bullshit. Just kidding. But the other biggest thing from this chapter, besides the ending and that little Sanji thing, was the narrator. So, narrator stepping in automatically levels up Egghead to be a more serious and consequential arc to the story than it had seemed like it was going to be. I was going to put it on the level of Zoe, where like we go here and we learn a bunch of important information, but what happens on this island is not going to affect really much else besides the main crew. But no, we saw more and more people coming to the island, CP0, now Kizaru and Saturn, and now we got the narrator stepping in. So that's how you know. Narrator says, the events that will culminate tomorrow, will shock the whole world. So that means they're staying here for a day. And Kizaru and them are getting to the island, and I'm guessing Luffy and them are still gonna be there, and shit's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. What could happen? Like, Oda literally, in the beginning of his chapter, he says this situation is worse than Ohara's, and I was like, no way, but then Oda laid down why it was, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is. So, Egghead is becoming, it has just been exponentially climbing in stakes and story weight, and the narrator just like cemented that in. I can maybe see Luffy and them leaving before Kizaru and them arise, but that's still when Kizaru and them get there, something happens, they talk to somebody, they see something that will shock the world. But I'm guessing that Luffy and them are going to be there. My guess right now is somehow some information about the Void Sentry is going to get out to the public, and that's how I see it shocking the world. That or Kizaru and one of the 5 elders gets taken out, but that somehow seems much more unlikely than information on the Void Sentry slipping out. Oda. The more I thought about this chapter, the more I'm liking it. And York, who would have guessed? I didn't guess. Did you guess? Props to you if you did. Remember to like this video and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Chapter question for you all. What do you think that's going to happen tomorrow that's going to shake and shock the world? You already heard my theory. Some information on the Void Sentry is going to get out to the public, and they're going to look at the government in a different light. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Check out more One Piece live reactions or this video right here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.